Good morning, beautiful people. How are you doing today? And happy Monday. New week, a week closer to Christmas. Actually, we have right at about 2 weeks now as of Saturday, I think. It was 2 weeks. Yeah, because my birthday was yesterday and it's 13 days before Christmas. So, yeah, actually less than 2 weeks. Oh, anyway. Came to you today because I had promised a video on the food shortage, which I did a little bit of filming in Costco. I was in there Friday afternoon. There wasn't that much of a shortage to speak on. Actually, everything looked normal. They even brought the cranberry juice back. Remember the last couple times they didn't have it? I did get it. This time they had it. Meat is there, but the prices are extremely high. Seafood was stocked. Those are also very high. In my opinion, it looks like the powers that be are pushing food to get delivered, especially right around Christmas, because I think they want people to just be quiet and pacified, because hell could possibly break loose next year. That's my honest opinion. I do notice that when you buy stuff like produce, not so much meat, because I mean you throw that in the freezer. I buy extra bread and just throw it in the freezer until it's time for the next loaf or whatever. But produce especially, I've noticed that it goes bad quicker than normal, and I guess it's because of being on the ships or in the shipping containers on the port for so long or what have you. So I do notice that definitely. Prices are up, but what can you do? You either buy the food or you don't, and I'd rather buy it now before it gets any higher. So I will be showing the little bit that I did do at Costco, the filming that I did at Costco. I did go to Kroger also, but I didn't do any filming there. Just wanted to get in and get out. So, and they looked pretty stocked as well. I mean, there was nothing to really show as far as food shortage. You know what I mean? Except for prices and shrinkflation. One thing that I did want to definitely talk about came to my attention after I was doing some research on the new UN statue that I mentioned last week. I found something else. Now, granted, it is older. This document was actually signed back in 2019, before the pandemic. And it is set to open as of this coming year, 2022. It is called the Abrahamic Family House. Some places, like on the internet, also call it the Center for One World Faith. It's an interfaith complex on, I'll probably butcher this, Sayat Island in Abu Dhabi. It is inspired by the 2019 document on human fraternity. It will consist of 3 buildings, a mosque, a church, and a synagogue. It will be Imam Al-Tayyib Mosque, St. Francis Church, and Moses bin Maimon Synagogue. Now, the funny thing is, the church and the mosque is named after living people, but the synagogue is actually named after a Jewish philosopher and scholar back from the 12th century. And he was the head of the Jewish community in Egypt at that time, died on my birthday, December 12th, in 1204 AD. And he was prominent in both Jewish and Islamic worlds. In fact, he has a statue where he's buried right off the Sea of Galilee in Israel. So yeah, it's funny. All 3 buildings are named for living people except for the synagogue. And as far as I know, Pope Francis is in on it, and this guy, Imam Al Taib is, you know, in on it. He's one of the people that kind of planned it. And but yet and still, from what I understand, no actual Jewish people have been invited. Um, just so you know, in the UAE, it is illegal to display a cross in or on any building, so the church will not have a cross. I'm not going to a church that does not have a cross, first of all. And it is also illegal in the UAE to convert from Islam. So these buildings, I'm going to put the link in. They're pretty close together. I mean, they're not like right next to each other. They do form a triangle. And I honestly don't know which one is which. You could read it for yourself and find out. But yeah, it doesn't say what month in 2022. As of June of this year, it was 20% built. And yeah, I'm guessing around late spring, sometime in the summer, or it could be, you know, right before all the holy religious days, like right around September and October. I honestly don't know. It did not give a date which month in 2022, but it will be open as of next year. So just a little tidbit for you guys. You may want to check that out. Like I said, I will drop the link in, and I will now show the footage from Costco. So until next time, be safe, pray for each other, pray that we stay strong in what we believe and in what is coming. And I will talk to you next time. Bye. In Costco, they're fairly stocked. Wave hi to the camera. This is my friend Dada. She is shopping with me today. But yeah, they're pretty much fully. We're talking to my YouTube channel, Purposeful Prepper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty stocked, but how are the prices is the question. Y'all don't know how bad I want this, but it's 3 steaks for $78. Ain't no way in hell. Seafood section. Everything is smaller, people. That was 1.5 times the size it was last month. And look at the price. But they do have. It's just whether or not you want to pay for it or not. It's stocked, but it's going fast, people. 10 pounds of chicken wings for $33. That's insane. But they do have plenty of stock. Unless panic buying starts, then we're all in trouble. Angus burgers, $18. Cheeseburgers, $16. Veggie burgers are only $12 and $11. Sausage, $9.39. Eggo waffles. Yeah, but everything's kind of stocked, pretty much. If I see any holes, I'll definitely let you know.